lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Courts, bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
Welcome back to EFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. First, on the local scene, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Foreign Trade, Foreign Investment and Diaspora Affairs, and Area Representative for East Kingston, Fitzgerald Bramble, has announced that the National Lotteries Authority, NLA, has taken possession of the Roseau Playground in Arnoldville. The minister said renovations and changes will be made to the facility for the betterment of the entire community. He also asked for the community's cooperation during the restructuring and renovation period. Vincentian-born Yonette Graham DeCall, Assistant Commissioner of the New York City Police Department, NYPD, paid a courtesy call to the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Foreign Trade, Foreign Investment and Diaspora Affairs, Dwight Fitzgerald Bramble, during her visit to St. Vincent and the Grenadines on Wednesday, December 31st, 2025, at the ministry headquarters. The visit provided an opportunity for cordial dialogue and the exchange of perspectives on matters of mutual interest, including engagement with Vincentian diaspora and the significance of sustained collaboration between SVG and its international partners. Minister Bramble warmly welcomed the Assistant Commissioner and conveyed his appreciation for her visit, underscoring the importance of strengthening ties with members of the Vincentian diaspora who continue to make meaningful contributions abroad. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Foreign Trade, Foreign Investment and Diaspora Affairs states that it remains steadfast in its commitment to fostering positive relations and meaningful engagement with Vincentians overseas in furtherance of its mandate to promote national development and international cooperation. Still on the local scene, Braxa's CEO, Ken Bartholomew, said work towards rebuilding the Kittels Government School is expected to be completed in 3 months. Bartholomew said preliminary assessments indicate that while the roof, which was made of timber, was completely destroyed by the fire, the front facade, which is a stone wall structure, is in good tact. He noted that the cleanup work began on Wednesday, December 31st, 2025, and efforts will be made to maintain the historic context of the building while building back better. The CEO said Braxa has already started preliminary designs, but a thorough assessment will be done once the cleaning of the facility is completed in order to create an improved structure. He also said the organization will work with the Ministry of Education to provide an environment which is safe and conducive for learning. On to news in the region. The Barbados Police Service has arrested and charged 2 teenagers in connection with 2 separate murders. 17-year-old Ade Xavier Scott of Military Road, Bush Hall, St. Michael, was charged with the murder of Timothy Trotman on December 22, 2025, and 16-year-old Malik Isaiah Blackman of 4th Avenue, Park Road, Bush Hall, St. Michael, was charged with the murder of Andy Arthur on December 21, 2025. Both Scott and Blackman are scheduled to appear in criminal court today, January 2nd, 2026. A government official has confirmed that Kamla Persad-Bissessar, the Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, is scheduled to make an official visit to Grenada early this year. This was confirmed by Press Secretary Neil Etienne, who responded to information circulating on social media. The visit was first mentioned as a possibility during a town hall meeting in October 2025, when members of Grenada's Oil and Gas Technical Working Group provided an update on the work of the group following its appointment. Grenada's Prime Minister, Dickon Mitchell, along with other officials, made an official visit to Trinidad and Tobago in August 2025 for high-level meetings. A memorandum of understanding for cooperation on energy development was signed by both countries in 2012. On the international scene, Italian pasta is said to be spared from high-level U.S. tariffs that the Trump administration had threatened against 13 producers. The move could have resulted in American importers being taxed at a rate greater than the value of the actual pasta itself, and prices rising sharply for U.S. consumers. But on Thursday, the Italian Foreign Ministry said the proposed rate had been cut drastically. In a statement of its own, the U.S. said the 13 firms had addressed many of its concerns. The Trump administration had previously accused the companies of selling their products at unfairly low prices and threatened tariffs of almost 92%. Finally, in sports, Brennan Johnson is set to be included in Crystal Palace's squad to face Newcastle on Sunday after finalizing a club record US $47.1 million move from Tottenham. Palace is expected to announce the signing of the Wales forward inside the next 24 hours after Johnson has completed the formalities of his move across London on Friday. Johnson's arrival will break the club's record transfer fee ever paid. This has been WFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Shanika Stapleton. Join us again at 3 o'clock for WFM's 3 p.m. news. WFM's Midday News came to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
Just for you at Quartz Optical. Get 15% off. When you bring in your prescription from any other eye care provider, we'll give you 15% off the cost of your frames and lenses. So visit us today and get 15% off. Offer valid on cash and credit purchases. Conditions apply. See in-store for details. Quartz Optical. Value you can see.